It all started in the 16th century, when a shepherd got bored and decided to call one of his friends to his farm. There lay a stick and a ball made of wool. One kid got the ball of wool, while the other grabbed the stick. The one with the ball chucked it at the one with the stick, who tried to hit it. And that, batters and bowlers, is how the game of cricket was invented. Just kidding. No one really knows how the game was invented or who played it first. But we do know that this 59-year-old guy was the first one who referenced it in 1598 during a court case concerning land. He said, "Being a scholar in the Free School of Guildford, he and divers of his fellows did run and play there at cricket and other plays." So, this cricket, how's it any different from hockey? Well, you hit a rolling ball instead of whatever they used in 17th century as a putt. Instead of 2 goals, there is a singular wicket that was actually shaped like a goal. And instead of goals for points, there are notches, tallied on a tally stick to keep tally. Well, that sounds fun. Let's play this on a Sunday when we're free, said Bartholomew Wyatt and Richard Latter of Sussex, being punished for not attending church on a Sunday because they were busy playing cricket. Cricket, now available in English villages near you. It's not that popular though, so buy it with caution. Hell no. We're gonna play cricket and bet on it, said King Charles II after coming back from exile. Cricket became a gambling sport, and a lot of rich people suddenly took interest in the game. You know what? Let's all play together, except we'll be the captains and have separate changing rooms, and maybe even a separate gate to enter the ground. Oh, and we'll also put money on the games, so make sure we win, said the upper class and aristocrats to the working class players. These working class players were paid a match fee or wage to play, and were therefore the first professional cricket players. The aristocrats, on the other hand, claimed the travel and accommodation expenses. They were also called amateurs, and were the only ones considered qualified enough to captain the side. You know what? This cricket game is kind of fun. Let's take our bats with us to our colonies, and we'll play it as a pastime there, said the Englishman, spreading the game of cricket far and wide. As more people played, the level of the game rose. A 1697 English newspaper wrote, "The middle of last week, a great match at cricket was played in Sussex. There were 11 aside, and they played for 50 guineas apiece." This was the first-class match. This cricket thing is kind of profitable. We can make a lot of money on this. Let's make clubs so that more games can be played and more bets obtained, said the rich patrons, forming clubs left, right and centre. Oh, and cricket became England's national sport. In 1727, 2 amateurs, the 2nd Duke of Richmond and Alan Broderick, not to be confused with Heffley Roderick, drew up articles of agreement to determine the terms and conditions applicable to 2 games to be played under their patronage, since they probably didn't trust each other. This document, which has been preserved, is cricket's oldest set of written rules. Building on these articles, the first draft of the laws of cricket were written in 1744. Only the noblemen and gentlemen of the upper class were believed to be educated enough to write these. "Sire, may we indulge as well?" said the woman, asking for participation in cricket. "Sure, love." Women's cricket! A 1745 classic. God damn it. These batsmen keep hitting the balls we feed to them. What if we bounce the ball instead of rolling and skimming it? Said the bowler, inadvertently creating the first straight bat to cope with the bouncing ball. If you want to cheat, so can we, said Thomas White in 1771, playing with a bat as wide as the entire wicket. Technically, this wasn't against the rules, as there were no rules against bat sizes. 3 years later, the maximum width of a bat was set at 4 1/4 inches. Tired of batsmen blocking all your deliveries with their legs? Introducing Leg Before Wicket, a brand new system that will ensure you get your wickets. It doesn't really matter where the ball pitches or hits the batsman. As long as the batsman stops the ball hitting the wicket, he's out of here. Have you ever experienced great luck? Then you must know the feeling that John Small had after Chersleys Lumpy Stevens bowled 3 successive deliveries to him that went straight through the 2 stumps rather than hitting them. The 3-stump wicket, giving you the satisfaction 2 stumps just cannot provide. God damn it. I'm tired of notching on a stick to keep tally. These guys score hundreds of runs. Give me something I can work with, man. Shh, say no more. Say Deep Rat of Kent, ancestor of Seep Rat of the galaxy, introducing the first scorecards to the game of cricket. In 1787, the Lord's Cricket Ground opened and was self-proclaimed to be the home of cricket. Along with it, the Marylebone Cricket Club was formed, and just a year into their formation, they owned, published and maintained the laws of cricket. You guys are scaredy cats. Play forward, said Fuller Pilch, inventing aggressive forward play. This Norfolk-born innovator had little patience for the popular back-foot-dominated play of his generation, which on poor pitches carried danger, and so developed the idea of coming well forward to the pitch of the ball and playing it away in front of the wicket. His name is also shockingly similar to what we call pitched up deliveries these days. I mean, that can't be a coincidence. Also, someone finally had the idea of bowling above their waist, and it wasn't a professional player. John Wiles, an English national player, wanted his sister Christina to bowl at him, but the wide hooves of her dress made bowling underarm difficult for her. So she bowled roundarm to him. Impressed by how well she bowled, he tried it for himself in matches, since there was no official law against it. But he was given no ball after no ball, and in 1816, a law was finally added, stating that the ball must be bowled underhand. Oh, remember the amateurs? Well, they wanted to see how good they actually were. This led to the first gentleman versus players fixture, organized by Lord Frederick Beauclerk. We've got to do something about these shit pitches. For sure, G. Here's a mechanical lawnmower to cut the grass and a hand-pulled roller to prepare better and flatter pitches. To the delight of many bowlers, roundarm bowling was legalized in 1835. Frustrated for getting out LBW all the time? We've got the solution for you. The ball now needs to pitch in line with the stumps for you to be given out LBW. You're welcome. Cricket! Now available at a county near you. Cricket! Now available at a colony near you. Howdy, partner. Let's play a match quickly before these English dudes see us, said USA to Canada, playing the first international cricket match in 1844. God damn it, they saw us. Now they're coming over here. In 1859, the first overseas tour took place, in which England toured North America. 3 years later, they toured Australia, and only 6 years later did a team tour England. Due to the increased number of games played in a season, Australian cricketer Tom Willis called for the formation of a football club to keep cricketers fit during the off-season. The next year, Melbourne Football Club was born, and with it, Australian rules football. 2 English Churches' cricket team's members also founded football clubs and named them Everton and Aston Villa. As if they'll last. The balance was tipping toward the batsman at this point, so some bowlers started bowling overarm to generate some extra pace and bounce and gain an edge over their opponents. But the umpires didn't like it, and the first no ball for overarm bowling was given to Edgar Wilshire. Eventually, overarm bowling was legalized 2 years later, and according to some of the greats of the game, this is when cricket came of age.